You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints.
Justin Tucker
has this all teed up, and we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Up on the line here on
what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go.
No route from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And now have a short field to take advantage of. This doesn't make it very far and bounces harmlessly out of bounds at the 40. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Dragon 60.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. That's got it to 4. Touchdown New Orleans. The Saints get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Buccaneers 0. Justin Tucker set
Now
to
Tucker
kick off.
on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Completed over the middle. And he will be stopped now, but not much to like about that effort.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They run it from the gun with Wright. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second down carry for Sampson. That's a nice running there. Gets him 8. Third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go. From the gun, Milrow. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Milrow looking to throw. Goes right back to Jefferson. Complete. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Keely Ringo making the play.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milrow throwing on third down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Ready.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Go.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1.
Ready.
He'll get them enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain on the play. First down.
Milrow with it on first. Finds him on the crossing route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Wright running out of the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
They bring their tight end left. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Set. Viking 18.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He finds Worthy, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. On the move. Hit it right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
70. 18. Warriors 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts some juice on it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead to 7. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead to 8.
Saints 14, Buccaneers 6.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Getting out to his left.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Ready.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Offense to the line for second down. Running back sent in motion left. Here's 2nd and 7. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Buccaneers looking down a very long field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air, Milrow. Complete beyond the marker. The 30. He's at the 10. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it, and he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down and 10, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contest.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punting unit.
In punt formation.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now run with right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
First down throw here from Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense. They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, well, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Kraft has it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Oh, could way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready? Dragon 6, 65, Buffalo 18. Snap, Warrior 70.
Daniels is going to throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. He will not score, but that don't set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 11. And the Saints, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers, 14.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Here's Milrow, first and 10. He's going to push one deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Milrow to throw. He's trying another one deep. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings up second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
19, Tiger, not saying 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Milrow throwing again now on second down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Step.
And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. He's going to take this one from the end zone. And the fumble recovery is made. He's past the 30. He crosses midfield. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Isaac Gorindo, his intended target, out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Daniels. This one taken in by Kraft. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Saints.
To throw, Daniels. Finds his man. It's Kraft. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Again, Daniels to the air. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, okay? Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got a man left. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. He's back to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. To the air again. Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
And he sails that one over the end zone.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Flush down now to his left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
That's good for another Saints.
19 Sergeant.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
It's a pickup of 11, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Milrow from the gun. Escapes out to the left. That's incomplete left side. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Here we go. Don't be lying.
From the gun, Milrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 35. Buccaneers 14. Justin Tucker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Looking quickly here.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He rolls to his right. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
42. Buccaneers 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Milroe with it on first. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious...
And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get them.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead on the final play of the third. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. Tucker on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So after figuring out the flag, now we've reached the end of our third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milroe. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The throw, here's Milroe. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're out just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Mustang 19.
Second and 10 now. Taking a shot for the end zone. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Buccaneers 30.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Bob.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Daniels on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
On the play brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Trying again, following the sack. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead.
56. Buccaneers 30. Justin Tucker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Throwing here, Milrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
70, Timberwood. Go street.
They kick the running back in motion. Second and 10, no room to throw. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. the point set right down the middle. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead.
63. Buccaneers 30.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Seven Pirates.
Throwing now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
60 Buffalo AC.
They send a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
To the air, Taylor. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
From the 47. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Panther 11.
From the gun on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Trap 60. 70 Timberwolves.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
Such a big part of that breakup, Cato. Any breakup as a corner is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
This is caught inside the 15. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record.
The Bucks will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he gets into the end zone again. This is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for 2. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Did the Bucks get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football.
On the jump.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Xavier Worthy. Incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Milrow from the gun. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Milrow safe. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
At the 3-yard line.
79 Broncos. Warriors set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 50.
They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Saints are running them out of the building. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Saints tack on 7 more to their lead.
Buccaneers, 38.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Has this at the 6. Juke the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. They forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last try. Seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. To be a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
He'll begin his return from the 11. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
From the gun, Milrow. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And this one does not go far. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
down.
The Saints add a fifth defensive back here. Third down coming up. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Panther 60. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty.